Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this Atzeste Gen 2 stylus pen for iPad. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So this is compatible with iPads that are compatible with the Apple Pencil 2. So it lists the models here. So this will not work with the original iPad Pro. This will work with a lot of the later models. This does work with the iPad Air 4, which I'll be demonstrating it with today. So I'll pull this open. There's a little tab here. And here we have the instruction manual. Now the print on this is kind of difficult to read, so you might want a magnifying glass, or if you have an iPad, you can use the magnifier function on it to read this. That being said, it's pretty straightforward to use. So let me get into demonstrating it. So here's the pencil. It does come with 2 extra replacement tips. On the tip we have an indicator. Let me turn my light off. So you can hold this down to turn it on or off. So let's show it with an iPad. So this is the iPad Air 4, and I will be blurring things out on this. This is a family member's iPad, but I'll try and show you as much as I can. So this iPad case has a little groove that could hold a pencil. So I can just set this in that little groove and it magnets to it. Now I'll take the iPad out of the case so I can demonstrate that so you can see what's actually happening here. So this is the side of the iPad. We can go like that. It just magnets into place. But this is made for an actual Apple Pencil, but it seems to work with this aftermarket one just as well. So let's go into the iPad here. First I want to talk about pairing it. So you can activate it with the button or put it next to the device, it will activate it. And you can pair this with Bluetooth, so I can tap on this. And it asks if I should pair it, I'll say pair. Now you don't absolutely need to pair this for every single feature, but there are certain features you want to pair it for. So I can press the top of this, and it takes me out to the app screen. I can double tap on it, and it takes me to the application switcher. So you'll want to pair it to use those features. So let's head into the Notes app. So I have a blank note here. I can just write on the screen. And it will automatically convert that to text. Now to get the most out of it, you'll probably want to find some tutorials on using an Apple Pencil. But if we want to, for instance, remove a word, I can just scribble it out. Let me switch sides here. So here I can scribble it out. It will delete it. I can add it back in here. If I want to remove this space between words, I can just draw a line. Let me try that again. I can draw a line between the two. If I want to add a space, I can do that. I can circle to select. I think I can draw a line through to also select, so you can circle or draw a line through. So there are a number of different things there. So this is in the Notes app. You can also do this in other applications where there's text entry. So in an email app or filling out forms, things like that. So the tools here are at the bottom of the screen. So I was using the text tool, but we have these different markers. So I can use these, so I can actually just draw with these. So I can just draw a face. This looks like a finer pen, it's a marker. Here's an eraser. This is a selection tool. And here we have a ruler. So I can move this around if I want to draw a straight line. Oops, I need to go back to a pen tool. And I can use that ruler to help me draw a straight line. And of course you can change colors and things like that. So that's what you can do within just a note. Now let's look at another app that can really use the capabilities of this. So this is SketchBook. I have a pencil here. Now we can use the tilt control. So if I hold it straight up, we're going to have a narrow line, and then if I angle it, we're going to have a wider line. So with this you can do very detailed drawings, and we have different markers here. You could do calligraphy. So different pens and different tools will have different capabilities. And here we have the eraser tool, like so. So that's the Atzeste Gen 2 Stylus for iPad. This is a great tool for being able to expand the capabilities of your iPad without spending a lot of money. Now I just touched on a few of the capabilities of this, but as you can imagine, using a tool with like SketchBook or another drawing program, the possibilities are endless of what you can create. But even if you don't want it for artistic purposes, this is also a nice tool just so you can use it as a notepad or even signing documents. You can use this to sign your name to documents and things like that. So it's a very handy tool. And then oftentimes I'm finding these iPad cases will even come with the place with the pencil on it. So it will hold with a magnet, but then it even has a little place here. So if you throw this in a bag, that's not going to pop off with the magnet. But then when you're not using it, it's not really going to get in the way here either. Now this will also charge on the iPad when it's magneted here, which makes it super convenient. Now if you want to find out the charge, you can add a widget. So you'll go to your home screen and you'll swipe to the right. And then you can hold down on any of the widgets and then say edit home screen. And then you can hit plus and add the battery widget, which has already been done here. And then you can see it here, we have the pencil and it shows the charge of it. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.